Okay, so last time I tried to make a game in an hour, and I wasn't successful because it was the bowling game. But this time I'm gonna try to make a game in an hour again. But I guess I'm gonna film it the whole time, so I don't have to cut the video at the end. I'm just gonna let out the raw dog video. So let's go ahead and start on the game. Let's look at the time. The time is 9:03. Let's give it an extra minute. Started at 9:04 just to be safe. So I'll open up all the things I need and let's start a new project. Called it. I think I'm gonna do a game about math to help people with math. Multiply. And if I have more time, then I can do different kinds of things to this game. But let's just make it an easy, quick game. 'Cause last time I didn't make it. This time I have to make it. So I'm going to make it to from 9:04 to 10:04. There will be a complete game here. So we'll let it load up here. And let's get it. All right. Wow. Nice. I really don't need any of that stuff. So to make a math game, first thing I'm gonna need to do is let's see what we're working with. What did I choose? A blank game? Oh well. Yeah, I did. I sure did. There's no characters. That's cool. Let's say user interface is the first thing we need. Widget blueprint. So let's call this one the title screen. My E key is not working. Oh man, there we go. Alright, cool. Title screen. And then we're just going to build this one into a canvas panel. And you know what? I should just leave this one alone just how it is so that that canvas panel, which I'm about to wrap it with the size box and a scale box. There's scale box and then a size box. And that size box is going to be set to the screen, which 1920 1080. Bop. I could set it higher than that, but that's fine. Okay, so that's cool. And then now from the title screen, we need another screen. This would be the actual game screen. So do math. Screen. Alright. And here's where we can start to get busy. So I learned last time you don't want to waste too much time getting started. So, or yeah, getting things in place. You just want to go. So here, I'm going to pull in a text block right here. And I'm going to anchor everything to the middle. So let's say text block and make it like that. And in the text block, we're going to write a number. So 0, 0. Right, and size it up to correct. Bop. Bop. I think we're doing good with the time in here. Alright, compile, save. Then you have another one of those. So duplicate. And you put that right beneath. Right. So boom and boom. Then let's put like a border. Border's not going to be for anything more than aesthetics. Boom, boom. And then we need like another text for the X. And this text is just going to say X for the multiply. Bop. Alright, cool. We can make it a little bit bigger than that. Let's not be shy about it, right? Cool. So from there, what we want is the user to have an input. So let's put an input from the user. So input editable text box. Fuck it. Let's say input user. It's one of these text boxes. I don't remember which one it is. Let's just say editable text. Fuck it. Bop. Bop. And bop. Alright. Compile and save. Now for the hint text, type your answer. cool. And then we can say for the font, let's take down the size of that. Oh, wait. Type your answer. Make that a little bit smaller so it fits right here. And then for the text, we'll leave it blank because that's where the user will type. All right, so next thing we got to do is let's set up all the things for this. Actually, anchor that to the middle. Let's put that down for this one that's there and this one that's there. I'll always have that one right there. For that, it needs to be anchored to the middle. Bop. And it can stay relevant to that. Alright, cool. For this box though, let's go ahead and make the box look better. So, background image. Tint. Black. Oh man, I have to text my mom back. Alright, perfect. Alright, so let's say that I'm thinking that the background image, maybe that's not the one. But it's looking like it's blank right now, and I kind of want them to know that it's there, but whatever, we'll see what it looks like. So anyways, don't spend too much time. It's already been 6 minutes. Let's go. We haven't done no code. We just set up this and maybe say oh, I know, a button to check your answer, and put that also in the middle of the screen. And right here, and then say check. Let's say check. Perfect. Compile, save. So if it is correct, we should get a correct screen. If it is not correct, we'll get an incorrect screen or an X right here. So let's put a text that's an X right here, and we'll make it say X, but we'll make it red. That way they'll know they get it wrong if this red X appears. And let's put a check mark. Which, how would I get a check mark? Jeez. Fuck it. Let's go to Dolly. Oh, come on, man. Don't make me sign in. You're gonna show the whole world my password and shit? Alright, cool. Oop. Version. Experimental. Bop, bop. A green check mark on a transparent. Okay, so we need that to go ahead and pull that, and we can say yes or no if they got it right. We need to check this math and see if we can get this math right. I don't like none of these, but whatever. Damn. While it generates, let's go ahead and do some work and not wait for that. Alright, so anyways, first one here, let's make it a variable, bop, and we'll call it first number. First num. And this one, same thing, call it a variable and call it second num. Second num. Alright, so this will set visibility to hidden. Compile, save, and we'll make it a variable. You don't really have to, but we can say incorrect. And here we can check Boom, boom, boom. So let's go ahead and set this up in the graph. But the check button, we can on pressed or on clicked, whatever. We'll take first number. Oh, watch this. First thing we gotta do is this. Okay. Let's take first number. And we're going to take it, and I guess we're going to get first number and to integer. I wonder if there's a to int. Huh. To... Here's what we're going to have to do instead then. So instead of making those variables, which those can still be variables, but let's do this instead. Let's make some variables here. So first num, and that's going to be an integer. And then second num, space num, that's also going to be an integer. And then correct num, boom. Also user inputs. All right. Cool. All right, so first things first, when the thing gets created, when the widget gets created, we need to set this first number, set first number as a random integer, random int in range, and that's going to be from 10 all the way up to 99. And then that's exactly when this thing gets created. So set that, and then what we need to do is set that first number to this first number. Which you really can't do, huh? So that's no worries, no worries, no worries. I think I know what I'll do here. We'll set the first number here, and then we're going to set the second number here. Set. Same thing. Copy, paste, bop, bop. Copy, paste that joint right there. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and set up the beginning of the game. So when you open level blueprint, it's gonna create widget. The widget I want is do math. Bop. All right, cool. Save. Whoa. Do math. And we want to add to the viewport. Get player controller. Fuck. I hope there is a player controller. Let's see. I think because I did a blank project, there's no player controller. Let's check it out. Oh. World settings. Game mode override. No game mode. We'll just put it on game mode. And I can store everything in the game mode there. Okay, let me find that game mode then. Alright, where's the game mode at? Game mode. Okay, fuck it. Let's create my own game mode, man. And my own game player controller. Dang. Create well, a blueprint class. All classes. Game mode. Okay. And we'll call it my game mode. Huh. Bet. Compile, save. And this would be the game mode that we play with. So let's go ahead and set that up there. So game mode is going to be actually my game mode. Bob. Save. Now a player controller. Let's try to set that up. I've never really done any of this stuff before right here. I always pick one that's already set up for me. But this time I didn't. What do you know? Let's just add time to the clock, right? Player controller. I guess. I don't know. Alright, fine. That's fair. So, selected game mode. Player controller. Oh, it already had the player controller there. Oops. We'll stick with the one that they had already. That's fine with me. I think they had that one though. Alright. They have the capitalized one. Alright, so there's a player controller already. Alright, so let's get it. So on the level blueprint, get the player controller, set show mouse cursor to true, and set input mode to UI only. Bop to that UI. Okay, compile and save. So that's when the level opens. It's gonna open up this, and then save that, save that. Then on this, as soon as it does, it's gonna have two numbers. So let's make sure all of that's working real quick. Press play. Okay, so the numbers are being set, but I didn't set them to this part right here. So let's take this one and let's just create a binding here. Create a binding. So we'll say first num, get first num, and you can say to integer. Minimum digits is going to be 2. Maximum whatever. Compile and save, and then do the same thing for the second one. So create a binding for this text here. Create a binding, and we'll use second number. Get second number to text and set it. And again, set this to 2. Alright, cool. Now let's see what happens. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, now we have to set the correct answer here. So you know what I will do is, because every time I want there to be a random number every time you do this. So we'll put like a restart level or something like that to make it be a random number. But regardless, let's see. If I check this, then I need something to happen. I need to check and see if those are the same. So on press, you want to see if first number is times second number. So multiply by, so you want to see if that is equal to the correct answer. Equal. Bop. And if it is, then we're going to say correct. But if it's not, then we're going to display that little X. So I think that was, let's see, what's it called? This thing right here, incorrect, which it needs to be anchored to the middle of the screen. Okay, graph, incorrect. then get incorrect, set visibility, visible, false, and then delay about 2 seconds. And let's go ahead and set up the user input. So boom, boom, we got the number shown. We got that check happening. If it's wrong, then it's going to bring up that X. And then we'll set the visibility back to hidden. Let's see. Boom. All right, cool. What's my time? Look, 10:24. So it's been 20 minutes. And do I have anything set up? I think so. So cool, cool, cool. And then you can check. Perfect. And then it goes away. Check again. It goes away. All right. So now we need to get that user input. So the user input right here on text committed, right? Take that text and set it as the user input. Set user input to text. So text to int to string, and then string to integer. Yeah, I guess that's how we're gonna have to do it, but whatever. All right, so take their input and set it as the user input when they commit. And the commit method should be, oh, that's fine. Set it as a user input. And then what we want to do is see if that user input, ooh, this is tricky. So on the correct button, you want to check and see if the correct number is, oh, you don't want to do this. You want to do this at another time. You want to see if the correct number is equal to the user input. Pop. There we go. And that's how we'll check it. So the user input is set by that, and the correct number is set event construct by this. Bop, set correct number like that. Okay. So first it sets the first number, then it sets the second number, then it takes the first number times the second number and sets the correct number. Then you want to see if the correct number is equal to the user input, and if it is not, then you want to have a false incorrect thing come up, and you want to really take that user input and clear the user input. Is there a way you can do that? Let's see. Oh yeah, just here, watch this. Set user input. Oh no, there's no zero. I mean, there's no nothing. All right, that's fine. If it's true, we want them to have a correct sign. Did Dolly come up with anything better? Ah, no. Come on, man. Anyway, put this little cartoon correct sign in here. Download. Okay. So anyways, when they commit the text, set the user input. Wow. That's all I need to do. Then when they press, see if the correct number is set to that. And if it's true, we need to create this other little plus this happy sign. So let's go ahead and pull up Photoshop real quick. I'm gonna do my time. All right. Come on, Photoshop. So let's save file, save all, Photoshop, new. Come on. 1024, 1024. Yeah, baby, downloads. Check it. Oh, yeah. Enter. Alright, we're gonna duplicate. Boom, boom. Shift, Control E. Then we're gonna take this and do that. Please just give me one little clean check, man. Yeah, alright. And then we're gonna select inverse and just bop. And then we're gonna say enter lasso pop file export quick PNG. That's kind of messy, is it not? Or is that my screen? It's a little bit messy, but whatever. Desktop, we'll call it chick. Here, we need to bring it in. Okay, desktop chick. Oh, sweet. Now, on the do math screen, which I'm already on, we need to bring this here. Anchor to the middle. Alright, bow. And we'll put it right here. And then we can say the visibility. Visibility hidden. Compile and save. And let's just make sure that it already stays right there. And the other one does too. Why would they want to move? Compile, save. Alright, now let's go to this check thing. This image right here. In the graph, set this image right here. Get set visibility to visible. And then I wanted to restart the level. Open level. And I don't even remember what I called this level. Let's see. I think I called this level do math. Okay, cool. Open level do math. It's like probably capital D, capital M. Do math. Bop. Pile. Save. Alright, so let's open up the calculator here and let's make sure that this is working. Bop. Bop. So I'm gonna make sure that I can train people how to do math fast, even though I can't do math fast. So 1,000. Check. Something's going wrong there. Check. Well, no, it actually did right. Actually, hold on, because I didn't commit that. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. That was actually right, because I saw the answer change. So let's try that again. 94 times 34. 94 times 34. Whoa, 94 times 34. 3196. So type that in here. 3196. Bop. Enter. Check. Perfect. Ooh. 6644. 6644. Check. Oops, you gotta commit it. Check. Oh, 6640. Shit. Alright, dude, let's fucking go. Alright, so that's built. Then now the next thing I need to do is build a timer, maybe, right? It's very possible that I could put a timer here, right? I could probably put a timer right here. And I don't necessarily know how to do a timer, but I did just learn it, so I can take my last little, take 10 minutes. That's what I'll do. I'll try to take 10 minutes to make a timer, right? Counting back from 60. 60 seconds for each one, and then it goes on to the next one. And then at the end of that, I'll try to make a score, right? So for this one, let's go ahead and open up my Black Book of Magic. I got everything that I've ever wanted to know how to do written down in here. I write it in pencil. Anyways, we're going to create a binding for this text here. And we can call the binding, it's going to be text. So we need time remaining. Let's create a variable, and it needs to be an integer, and we'll call it time remaining. Time rem. Okay, and we'll take this one, and we're gonna set it to text. To text, and then plug that right in. So for here, we want to the maximum. We want that to be on 2. Oh no, we want the maximum to be on 0, or maximum fractional. So I don't think I chose the correct to text. Maybe I chose the wrong one. To text. To float. Text to float. Alright. So make it into a float. So 0, half to even, bow. And then turn that into text. So time remaining, boom. And we can set that to 60. I'm gonna compile and save. 60. And then I need to go to the game mode, which thank God we just set that up already. So game mode here, and let's go ahead and add a game timer. So custom event, game timer, and then what we need to do is set a timer by event. It helps to have one of these notebooks. Set timer by event. Alright, cool. And then so for my event, I want to get a game over screen. Game over. So let's make a new thing called a custom event. Custom event, game over, bop. So when the timer gets to 0, it'll do the game over. I learned this from Matt Asplin, by the way. The next thing we need to do is let's create a widget. So this will be cool. This would be actually really cool because I can take it off the level blueprint. So hold on real quick. Let's see. Create a widget. Create. And the widget that I want is to do math. And for this, we can just promote it to a variable, bop, and call it the timer reference. Oh shit, no, you know what I should do, guys? I should make, here, watch, wow. I want to make a brand new, I'll make a brand new widget right here. So let's create this widget. Let's take this timer off of this widget. Yeah, let's not even do this. Let's take this all the way off here. Compile, save. Alright, and then game mode, compile, save. Create another widget. So where's my title screen? Let's just duplicate that. And we'll call this one timer. And so for this one, compile, save, all we need is that timer right there in the top in the middle. So let's make it nice size, and it just counts down. So 0, 0, bop, bop, and make it nice and big, and make the justification from the right, or actually centered. I like the centered, and anchor it to the center. Bop. All right, cool. 38. All right, so we got a little bit time left to do this timer. So for we got to start over by binding the text again. So bind. Bop. Then we have to create a variable, So let's create one called time remaining, and make it an integer. Compile, save. I mean, really, it could be a float, but whatever. I like integer. Get this, and then say to text, and change it to a float. Oh, so we do need this to be a float. So let's just change it to a float. Bop bop. It's fine. It's not like this is nothing that I'm gonna be using. So get that, put that there, put this here. Minimum fractional. We don't want any fraction. So 0 there, and we'll put that there. Okay, cool. That should be set up right. Now back in the game mode, we'll set that one to timer. So timer, and then we'll promote that to a variable, and we'll call that timer reference. Timer ref. Okay. And then we add to the viewport. Add to viewport. Bop. Okay, cool. Now, after this, we need to set get timer remaining time. So right here, get timer remaining time. Get timer remaining time by handle. Perfect. Okay, so from this, we need to set up a new custom event called update time. So custom bop update time, and then from here we need to say to update the time we need to set the time by event. So we need another one of these. So copy and paste, and what we need to do here is make sure that this event is set like that. And for my time, I just want it to tick down 1 second at a time. And then after that, we'll take our time reference or timer reference over here. Time reference, get that. And we're going to set the time remaining. So we'll get that, and then we'll set the time remaining here, which comes from here. So set time remaining. Oh, set the time reference. That's what it is. Set time. This. Set. I know what it's trying to do, but it's like you gotta get set time remaining like that. That's how you really have to do it. So you want to set the time remaining to that. Set time reference to that. Hopefully that works, y'all. And then update time at the end of this. Fuck, I don't know. I feel like I messed up somewhere along the line. Let's just check it out. Because it's definitely been my 10 minutes. My game mode. Oh. Let's call it at the beginning here. Okay, it's there, but it's not counting down. Time remaining. Set that. Get time remaining. Oh. Got it. There we go. Woo! I was tripping for a second, alright? Okay. Create a widget. Okay, that should actually work. So with time remaining. My time here should be 60 seconds. Compile, save, and now let's check it out. Alright, so now that's 10 minutes. Now we got 10 more minutes to do this part now. Alright, so don't get confused, stay focused. Alright, blah 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 blah. Alright, so my timer's set. Cool, but when the timer hits 0, we need the game over to do some shit, right? Let's get this timer reference. No, let's just say, let's make a new fucking one of these. So duplicate and call it game over. And in the middle of the screen, it's just gonna say game over. Game over. Okay, and we'll make it a little bit bigger, like that. And yeah, yep. Okay, and we'll make it red because usually game over is red because you messed up. Compile, save, my game mode, create, remove, get all widgets, class, no, fuck it, just remove all widgets. Yes, and then I want you to create a widget and call it game over and add to viewport. Cool. And then delay. Do math. Now. Okay. So let's see what happens. Let's get your calculator out because I'm not about to do this mental shit right now. I'm trying to think too hard. We need to move that timer off to the left or something, make it green. 76 times 65, 49, 40. 49, 40. Check. Yep. Awesome. 8 plus 8 is 16, so 9, 6, 8. Oops. 9, 6, 8. See, that one I did mentally, and it's right. You know, so how you want to do it mentally is basically you take this number, 5 times 3 is 15, so you take the 5, that's going to be the first number, so 5, oh, I typed 6, 5, and then you take 21 plus 30, so, 51, plus that 1, 52, So the next number is going to be a 2. And the next number before that is going to be this, 42 plus 5. So 47, 47, 25. Wow. That's how you do it mentally. So I just showed y'all how to do it, but okay. Now what I always get distracted when I'm making these damn games. Let's take this timer and move it. So let's move it right here on the side here and make it green. And anchor it right over here to the left. And then also on the do math screen, we'll say enter your answer. Enter here. Enter here. And press enter. If I can make this shit a little bit smaller. Where's my font for that? The overall font. So let's just call it like 15 or 20. No, too small. Enter here. I'm getting caught up on the small details, man. This is what you don't want to do. This is going to take up a lot of my time right here. But it's also like, I gotta get this game right. Okay, so now I need to make a player score, right? So variables right here in my game mode, let's call it player score. And we'll call it an integer. And compile and save. And so if game timer is correct, blah 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 blah. So on this screen, if it's correct, I only got 20 more minutes, almost, or almost 10 more minutes. Alright, so if it is true, then we need to do this before we open the level. We need to cast to my game mode, get the game mode, and we need to get player score, and we need to add, not to viewport, dude, you need to just plus 1, and then we'll set player score. And then you open the level. In order for that level, it should hold up. Like, let's see if it transfers over to the next level. But in order for that to happen, we need to do this. Okay, and here we could say score, and we'll bind the text. Okay, so let's say game mode, cast to my game mode, get game mode, player score, format text, score. Yep, score. Boop. Take that, put that there, and there we go. So score needs to have like a colon space. Okay, compile, save. Okay, so let's check this out. Pile, save, play. So your score's right there. So, oops. So 51 times 27. 51 times 27. 1377. Enter, check. Aha! So now I gotta create a save mechanism real quick. So, blueprint class, save game. Select save, my save G. Okay, and in the save game we need to put player score, variables, player score, and that's integer. Okay. So, in the game mode, let's make a function here. That's like a function that says save game. Okay? And in the save game function, we're going to get, does save game exist? Slot 1. And if it does, if save game does exist, we're gonna, regardless, we just need to save the game. So basically, just save the game to the fucking slot. Fuck it. Save game to slot. What was that? Save game. Oh, it's the function. Okay. Save game to slot. Slot 1. Boom. Save game asset. We need to get that save game. Wait, where's my save game at? My save G. Well, fuck. Alright, let's see. Can I just promote that to a variable? Event graph. So save game. I don't know if I should cast to it or what. Let me think about it. I don't have that much time to think about it though. So well, just save a game to the slot. Save a game to the objects. We'll just make a variable here. We'll just make this shit a variable. Save game object. Oh, bet. I know what I gotta do. We'll make a new variable here called my save G, and it's gonna be my save G. Duh. So take that and put that there. There we go. So it's gonna save a game to that slot with that thing, this thing, whatever you call this. Bet. And when we save the game to the slot, we need to get my save game and then set player score to player score. Get player score here and then set that here. Yep. Save game to slot. Boom. Bop. So event graph. So every time it's true, we want to save the game. Update time. So before update time, save the game. No. No, update time is good. That's good. That's good. Just right after it, I guess. Save the game. Oh, I'm in the game mode. That's why I'm tripping. I'm like, what? We need to be here. And we got 4 minutes pretty much to do this. So let's go here and save the game. Set player scores 1. And then we need to call from the game mode. Save game. Okay, and then every time the level is opened up, you need to load. So that part's cool. But let's say load game from slot. Fuck. Load game. So you want to get load game from slot 1. Oh. Cast to CG. So get that. Get player score. And then you set player score. Set player score to that. Pow. So when you load, save the game, bow. But every time you're on this level, you want to load the game. So let's go ahead and my game mode. Slot 1. Yo, I got 2 minutes, bro. This is tripping me out. Bow. Alright, let's get this shit. Okay, set. When this starts, we want to load the game. So, game mode. Customize my game mode. Get game mode. And load the game. And then do all that stuff right there. So let's see if that works. If there's no load game, it's not gonna work though, right? Fuck. Does save game exist? Branch. If it does exist, then load game from slot. SLC1. If it does not exist, don't do shit. Right? Wow, that should change everything. Bang. Oh, shit. Where we at? Where we at? Oh. Set the... Boom. Now let's try to change that. Alright. Bop. Bop. No. Still an error. Where's the error? Load game. I gotta get all these variables set too. So, 10:04, that's time. So I got it to work all the way up to the math part. I just didn't get the saving and the loading part. That's, I did it again. I got a good game pretty much done, but, you know what I'm saying. Maybe I'll work on that one a little bit further, but I still got to go all the way back and start over because I didn't successfully create a game in an hour. So I got to start all the way over from the beginning on the next run. So hopefully y'all like that, and I'll holla at y'all next time. Peace.